bayou. Water on my wrist like a bayou. VVS diamonds on my side too. Please like him, don't try to. Unless you tryna die too. All my money make it tycoon. Mr. Glock, I make my own rules. Mr. Glock finna take him to school. Bitch thought I was boo-boo the fool. Did you know that I keep me some blues? Did you know that I keep me a tool? Had that blick in my oversized jacket. I like my bitches real pretty and ratchet. Classy and nasty, not too dramatic. They hustle just like me with a passion. 5 in the morning, I'm sipping on red. Niggas need this and I'm taking off head. They hating shit, it do not get to my head. Ain't ducking no options, just ducking the feds. Young nigga fly out the evil can meet. Gang put in the top and sing like the Beatles. All of this ice gotta keep me a heater. Yellow diamonds on do this shit for my people. Let the chopper sing like Badu. Talking this shit, I'll buy you. Water on my wrist like a bayou. VVS diamonds on my side too. Please like him, don't try to. Unless you tryna die too. All my money make it tycoon. Mr. Glock, I make my own. Made a lot of M's all off protein. It's 1,000 ways to get this paper. Did you know I'm a motherfucking player? Did you know these niggas playin' haters? Southwind trap still got flavor. Niggas 50 years old still trapping. Yeah, my money got longer. Last they love and hate me just like Dallas Cowboys. Name me their mouth like some Altoids. My little bitch, she bad, what about yours? The rest with the boat, take a bag for her. I'm smoking some shit with a bad odor. Fill a grubber up with a dead body. Rep the dive, I'ma keep it silent. In the streets and the books, I got knowledge. Lil' boy got a cannon, he wildin' out. Go get the money, no time to pout. They going outside, they pile.
Start us off. Bringing it out, it's Owens. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long for the 17. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Heck of a job by this defense sitting back in nickel. Good job of keeping the eyes on that quarterback when he took off to scramble. He's got a long way to go to pick up this first down now on 4th down.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Well, this is exact. Can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Now it's 2nd down here. And they'll give it to the back. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Grab made by the tight end. Touchdown, Ohio State. They couldn't stop him there. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Craig.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped. And the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover. The catch is made for a huge pickup. He's in the clear. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
Boy, great throw here by the quarterback and a big gain here for Texas A&M's offense. A great route by the wide receiver and the ability to go up and make a play. Boy, they've had some great ones over the years.
Looking to pass. It's Reed. Defense is coming after him. Look out, room to run here. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on the screen. He's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but will stop short of the first down.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. On the run, he'll let it go. This football incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
First and 10 now for the offense. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch, and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Throws it to the right. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Right down at the 33, that's good enough to move the sticks. And the Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Dropping back. It's Reed. Pressure is coming. It's a deep shot to the right. He hauls it in with a 25, still running. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Great connection there for 6 points.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
See if they can convert a point after. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. Tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence.
It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
How about this, Chris? The safety reads the quarterback perfectly and saw the throw before it even happened. If you're the quarterback, that's why it's so important to look those safeties off so they can't break on your throws.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Going for a big play downfield. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Great job by this offense, answering the bell and getting 6 on the board. We're just an extra point from this thing being all tied up, and you got to think the scoreboard operator isn't done just yet today.
And they need the PAT now to even the score heading to halftime. And there's the point after. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. We'll see if they can keep the production up heading into the second period. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And now the handoff. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that previous play. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Grab behind the line. It's Moss. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down. The offense going with the hurry up.
That's enough for the first down, as we've seen so many teams around the country. They get that first down, look out. They're going to go fast, and here they come. The defense has got to be clued in and be ready to play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, looking to throw it. On the move now. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep for the right side. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On first and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ohio State. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Extra point try coming now. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kickoff booted out of bounds. The offense starting out from the 40. Wideouts now clustered. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. How aggressive do you get on first and 10? To the air. It's Reed. The pass rush closing in. Second down play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal. First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. They'll try to run this one in.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. He keeps it on a design run. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
This defense is making it tough. Ball still at the 3. It's third and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
He's going to pull it down and run. The ball is loose in the backfield. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw. It's Reed. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Boy, how about the defense here? Sitting back in cover 2, taking away anything deep downfield. It puts pressure on the underneath coverage. The linebackers have to have some awareness. This linebacker did a nice job of being able to step up and make that interception.
From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Looks like they'll take a knee in the final play and head to halftime with the lead. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. Kick it away to get us going in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They've been able to survive some turnover trouble so far. Let's see if they can clean that up as we get the 3rd quarter going. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver.
And they heave it deep downfield. And it's hauled in way downfield. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage, because right now it is not working.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. Here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. The sure hands. It's Concepcion. Breaks loose at the 40. What a catch and run by the junior.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Dropping back. It's Reed. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. He's got the first and still going. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. On the move now. No throwaway, force out of bounds. That'll be a big loss.
Huge loss on the play. Brings up.
Offense getting set, second down play here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. There's contact on the throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
That defensive back played that route so well. Right on the receiver's hip. He saw the ball and just swatted it away.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looking for a man. He escapes the pocket. Powering through a tackle. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Texas A&M. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On first down, it's play action. Running out of time in the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down after a short gain there. Important second down play coming up. On the run, it's Jackson. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run phase. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Buckeyes pick up first down yards to keep the drive going. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
Finds his man. It's Smith. And he'll be brought down.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. To throw, it's Sayin. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. On the move now. Makes a quick catch. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for 6. Ball knocked away in the end zone. A great defensive play.
First, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. That's a fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. They stop him quickly, but not before a gain down to the 6. It's 1st and goal. The Buckeyes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. Touchdown, Ohio State. Strong game by this quarterback.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage. They're attacking him at the 11-yard line. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Zips it down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. The junior makes an outstanding catch.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
1st down, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And he's into the end zone. But hold on, there's a flag now. This might be coming back. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. Here comes the point after attempt. And it's good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Now the kicking team has called for a timeout before the kickoff. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Grab down the middle. It's Tate. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early, allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep deep in the end zone. He'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. To throw, it's Reed. The pocket breaking down. Deep shot caught out of the 20. Touchdown, Aggies. This offense cannot be stopped.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
Empty backfield now as they go for two. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Pounding away with the run game. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Throwing off play action. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. In the red area, it's Jackson. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. Touchdown, Ohio State. They continue to roll up the score.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
56, Texas A&M.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking deep for late-game heroics. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Ohio State.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. He's running out of time here. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Stepping to his right now to avoid the pressure. And it's picked off in the end zone. Hurdles over the defender. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing